A PDF of additional material accompanies this program. Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Eagle and the Hart, the tragedy of Richard II and Henry IV. Written by Helen Castor and read by the author.
The king must be thus made, for he must sit in a chair clothed in purple, crowned on his head, in his right hand a sceptre, and in the left hand an apple of gold, for he is the greatest and highest in dignity above all other, and most worthy. And that is signified by the crown, for the glory of the people is the dignity of the king. William Caxton, The Game and Play of the Chess, 1474. Translation of Jacopo da Cesole. Liber de moribus hominum et officiis nobilium ac popularium super ludos gacorum, circa 1300. Be not thyself, for how art thou a king but by fair sequence and succession? William Shakespeare, The Tragedy of King Richard II, Act 2, Scene 1. Author's Note: all quotations from primary sources in the main body of the text are given in modernized form. I've occasionally made minor adjustments to published translations from non-English sources. Distances are given as the crow flies in rounded numbers. Sums of money are mainly given in English pounds, shillings, and pence. There were 12 pence to the shilling and 20 shillings to the pound. Some round numbers are given in marks, a mark being another unit of account, rather than coinage, valued at 2/3 of a pound, 13 shillings and 4pence. For the names of people and places, I've sought to prioritise clarity and consistency for ease of comprehension. So, for example, England's territories in southwestern France, the extent of which shifted dramatically during different phases of the Anglo-French War, are called Aquitaine throughout, rather than Gascony or Guienne, names with slightly more restricted, though still flexible, geographical connotations which were also in contemporary usage. For individuals, I've settled on one identifying name, rather than changing designation over time as they acquired different noble titles. Sometimes, as in the case of Edward III's sons, that means their place of birth, so Lionel of Antwerp, John of Gaunt or Ghent, Edmund of Langley, Thomas of Woodstock. For others, I've used a family name, such as Mowbray or De Vere, or a nickname, Hotspur or Boucicaut. And when none of those options is straight...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?